So we have to have absolute belief that we can hit the goal. Otherwise, we won't go all in towards it. Because if we don't believe that a thing is possible, we won't go all in. And at the first sign of hitting a hurdle or a problem or a challenge, we'll go, well, now I'm not going to hit it. Instead of, okay, this was a part of the process. This was going to happen. What questions do I need to ask myself in order to still be able to hit the goal? And everyone has done this. If you've had a deadline to get a piece of work in, whether you're at school or something to do with work, and you've slept on it, you've been a bit of a lazy devil, and you'd said, my God, that's going to take me 2 weeks to do that, and now you're 2 days out. You've figured out a way. There's nearly always a way until the moment where there truly isn't. But by then, if you've gone all in pursuit of the goal, you will have grown an incredible amount. Remember, it's not what it will mean about you, it's what it will make of you in pursuit of the goal. Of going all in up until the last minute. Of being the person who realizes, okay, I can't win this marathon anymore, but I will still go all in and give my best shot for what it will make of me and the chance of winning the next marathon that I run. So we have to have unwavering belief, and if you don't believe that you can hit it and you don't believe that you can do it, then bring the goal down until such a point as you think, my God, that is a real stretch. That is really hard. But if I put in an unbelievable level of effort towards this, and I work in and I show up in a way different to how I've shown up ever before, because if I show up in the same way, I can't hit this. I know that to be true. And I know that in a parallel universe, and think about this, if you say in a parallel universe there's a version of me that's definitely going to hit that goal, then you know that it's true for you too. So what are they doing? Jump to when you've got the goal and look back. That's the Mount Everest. Jump towards the end of the goal and look back. What did I do to get here? That's you in a parallel universe, the you in the future, because you're here now. So what did I do? What did I let go of? How did I change in order to get this thing? To the point that you're like, I've definitely got this. I know that I've just got to do these things and let go of this stuff, and I am prepared to go all in. Unwavering amount of belief, extraordinary level of effort towards it. And if it's not that, it doesn't live in a world where because it sets the direction, therefore I can't achieve it. The reason why you want the things you want is the direction. The goal is the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. It's why I'm growing. It's why I'm shooting for this. Because this is the outcome I want and who I'm going to become in the process of it. These are hand in hand. They don't fight each other. These aren't, well, because it's the direction, therefore I can't get it. There's like direction, yes, that I want to go in. And then unwavering belief is a version of me in a parallel universe doing this. If you just think, no, that's bonkers. Just like, my gosh, I would love to have scored the hat-trick against Manchester United. Oh, let's get the football fans going. On the weekend, right? I would love to do it the next time Liverpool play Man United. Is there a version of me in a parallel universe that's going to do that? No. No way. I'm not that great at football. There's no way I'm fit enough. And how on earth would I even get signed by Liverpool? We've gone into the realms of the impossible. So we know there's that scale. At the same time, there's, I don't know, there's a goal that is no longer out of my control. That's, am I going to pick up my phone now? Yeah, well, that didn't stretch me. That was easy. So we know the two extremes of the sliding scale. What you're looking for is what feels like a 50-50. My God, it's so challenging for me to get there. It's like 50-50. But if I go all in and if I do everything I possibly can towards that outcome, then that gives me the best opportunity of getting it. But remember, the goal is 50-50 because it's not in your hands. I have a goal of releasing on this top label by this date. Not in your hands. The music might be good enough. You might do everything you need to do to get there. But the label might just go, nah, not for us. Or we love the track, but we're not taking on any new tracks at the moment because we've got releases for the next year. But please come back to us later. So we don't become attached to the goal. Because if we're attached to it, if we have expectations, remember, intention without expectations is where the magic happens. If we attach a story, a meaning or emotion to the goal, then we've lost because it's not in our control. So it's very, very simply, this is why I'm doing what I'm doing, and I'm building everything out underneath it to get there, and I will go all in no matter what to this. Because whether I get it or not, the person that is standing there is now able to conquer the world in the way that I want. Is now able to shoot for the next big guy. Okay, that label didn't sign it, but I've sent it to another one and they probably will. And now I'm going to aim for a bigger label and a bigger label or whatever it might be doing. A bigger gig, a bigger gig, a bigger network, all of those different things. So it's really important to wrap your head around this because I totally understand that this can be a little bit challenging, okay? The goal's out of our control, which is important because that means it's a big challenge for us, just like the boxer that I talked about. A boxer can put in every type of sparring and every type of training and train hard and hard and hard and still not win the world title on their next shot. But is the person who put that work in likely to win it on the title the shot afterwards? Or is it the person who doesn't put the work in? So the value in this is not in achieving the goal. The win is transient. It's a moment in time that's phenomenal when we all love to win. But if we don't get it, actually don't matter. What matters is, can you stand and look in the mirror and say, I went all in towards this? Because if you can't, then the data that you've got is skewed by the fact that I wonder what would have happened if I had have gone all in. Would the label have, and I'm just using a label as an example, would they have signed it had I have gone all in and my music been that bit better? We will never know. The value is in giving everything we can towards the goal. The goal is something we'd love to achieve and sets the direction. And the way that we set it is this a big stretch for me that I have unwavering belief that if I put an extraordinary level of effort in and do all of the things I've identified, that I've got the best opportunity of achieving the goal. Hope that makes sense. I hope I've kind of broken down the thing. I totally get it. This one is a little bit of a mind wobbler. Keep watching the goal setting workshop. Keep asking. When this lands for you, intention without expectation, magic will happen. It's just about getting our mind around this thing, but magic will happen. The direction and what we're shooting for in terms of its magnitude coexist. They don't have to be different things. You want this to happen. You want the win. You're going all in for the win. You really, really want it. But if you don't get it, it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean that you're a failure. It doesn't mean you're not good. It doesn't mean anything about you. You really want it. You go all in, and win, lose or draw, you had the courage to play the game and you are a significantly better player for playing the game. That's it in a nutshell.